Alright boys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on Charlotte SMX by Steezy MX. Now Steezy is back making the Replica tracks. We all love the Steezy tracks. He does every single round of Supercross. And yeah, he's here, I assume, making all the SMX rounds as well. But I was riding this the other day. I've ridden this with a few people. And yeah, I think it's quite a fun track. Very different, very unique, but of course that's what SMX is. SMX is all about the unique tracks, hybrid kind of vibes. And yeah, it definitely feels like I can use this for some practice for SMX. Definitely in some places I need to soften my suspension a little bit, which sort of just comes with practicing for SMX really, as it is obviously a hybrid. So Supercross is good for the Supercross section, is good for my suspension, but then you got like the rougher sections or a sand section, for example, where it doesn't really work as well as what I want it to. It feels stiff. You can feel it sort of like not compress as much as you want it to. So yeah, definitely a good bit of practice. I think going to be just sort of trying all of the SMX tracks and just fiddling with some setups and stuff really, and just trying to find something that I'm comfortable with. And I do want to say as well, like, honourable mention, but Insane has been killing these animations that we've been getting lately. Like this one here, got a nice little like wave, which is quite funny as well. And then if I click it's my N button, I'm not actually sure what it is for everyone, I think it's the same. Got a nice little middle finger button. And then your like wind gesture is gun fingers. It's just Insane's been killing these animations and updating them. The only one that I don't really like, which is quite probably controversial. It's probably the like leg swag one, which I like. I think it looks really, really cool. But I just don't like that the arm comes off and that it replaces tear-offs. I think that's a bit that I think a lot of people aren't liking about it, is that the arm comes off of the handlebars when you do it. Like your arm like comes like way off. It's not even like you can hide it really. Sort of it like is pretty much in the center of the bike. And then yeah, it replaces a tear off, so you don't have like the tear off gesture, and it also just brings your leg off when you like just go around a corner. But I'm not really sure what other button you can change it to, if there is any, if that's even a thing, because I know you have to sort of change the whole animation thing and everything. So yeah, if there is a way to change that button, then I think it would be a lot better. So you're not replacing tear-offs. Maybe, I don't really know what other button you could change, if I'm being honest. Had the team event on Tuesday. Probably the video that you guys saw before. That's probably yesterday's video, as you guys are seeing this. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched the video, then definitely go watch it, because I'm going to talk about it now. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely go watch it. Some interesting and good racing in it. Struggled on the 250 a little bit. 250 was very, very hard, just to like keep up with 450s, because even like slower people on the 450s were still quicker than us on 250s, and it was just really, really hard because they were just like dive bombing you and moving you out of the way. Because you're on a quicker bike, they're like, oh, I'm quicker, I'm on a quicker bike, and you're just sort of like moved out of the way instead of actually battled like you're meant to be there. You almost feel like a lapper, like instantly. You just almost feel like you're being lapped straight away, because you're just being moved out of the way and you're just being punted and people are hitting you from behind. And yeah, it was just really weird. It was really hard because I've got okay corner speed on a 250, which I'm not normally the best at corner speed, but I noticed that I was getting a lot of time in corners and then losing almost all of it on the straights again. So it's like I'm battling with someone, I'd be right on them going into the corner, and then as soon as we're halfway up a straight or something, he's just gone. Then I have to catch him up again, like 2 corners later, I'm right on him again. And then, yeah, when you pass him, it was really hard to sort of... I'm going over the bars. Oh, it was really hard to sort of gap them. It was really hard to just... Because you have to be, like, wide open everywhere, it's kind of hard to be consistent. And just, like, little mistakes where you're just constantly trying to push the bike as hard as you possibly can. But this is what it is, I suppose, a little bit of nations practice. I probably will be doing an open class, but I suppose I'll be in there with 250s as well. So yeah, I suppose a little bit of practice, but the opposite way around, because I'll be on the 450, not on the 250. But I've mentioned this before, our best bet to do well was me on the 250 and then Jake on the 450. And yeah, that's what we did. So I think the results were Tyler and Aqua, who won it, Kenz and Cam, who came second, and then me and Jake came third. So I'll take a podium from it. It was a lot more stacked than what I thought. So it was Tyler, Aqua, Cam, Kenz, me and Jake. And then the other teams, we had Dan and Lee Pazek, who are again a very, very strong team as well. So yeah, a lot of strong teams that were in that, and a lot of people that I didn't think were doing it all of a sudden turned up and did it. Like there were people that weren't even in the like sign-up list that were just there. So I wasn't expecting half of them to even be there. But yeah, I think Tyler and Aqua, as soon as we saw them, me and Jake sort of thought, yeah, they pretty much won it. Cam and Ken's thought they still had a chance and everything, which they did. I think they only lost it because of a few little issues with some lappers and stuff, but it is what it is. Racing is racing. Can't do if, buts and maybes. It's sort of, results are results. So yeah, I think Tyler and Aqua were always kind of gonna win it, but yeah, Cam and Ken's were definitely want to take it off of them if they were gonna. And then yeah, me and Jake came third. So I mean, I'm happy with a podium. I mean, I'll take that. Sort of what we were kind of aiming for. Me and Jake were sort of just going for a podium. And yeah, we managed to pull that off. I think Jake went 3-4 on the 450 and I went 11-8, which I wasn't super duper happy with. But it is what it is. I came from dead last in both. I think I went 37th to 11th in the first race and then 19th to 8th, I think it was, in the second race. So yeah, really, really hard to sort of come through the field when you're on almost half the power of what the other bikes are on. I'm not actually sure where I was on like the leaderboard, as in like 250s only. I'm not really sure what 250s beat me, to be honest. I think I was like 4th or 5th fastest 250 maybe, something like that. I'm not actually sure, I didn't actually look. But yeah, I think either way, me and Jay are both happy with the podium out of that. And yeah, I'm sure there'll be some more team events at some point. And it's just something different to do. It's just something fun, it's not like you're not racing on your own for once. It's sort of nice to just have a teammate. Because I was in dead last and Jake was in second, and I was like, Jake, go, just hold him there. And Cam was with me as well. I was like, I'll hold Cam up because Ken's up there as well. So it's like Ken's versus Jake, me versus Cam. So yeah, it was actually quite fun. Like the bigger picture of it, it was quite fun to just have like a team race, a team event, and just a little bit of practice for nations, I suppose. A lot of people probably did it just to practice having, mixed comp and also just like practicing with a team really. So yeah, I think I'd definitely do it again if there is another team event. I think AJP also want to host a few little like fun events for everyone. Not sure what's happening with that, but we did actually do one a few weeks ago. So yeah, maybe there'll be some more just AJP hosted ones, just to have a little bit of fun, get a little teammate, and yeah, just have a bit of fun. Just play the game, have some team fun, and yeah, just something different to do. And also, Dan as well over at FXR Game Time is doing a free ride sort of thing to hype up Pax's edit that he's making with like DBK and all that. DBK, FXR, Valor, all them lot. And yeah, just to sort of hype it up a little bit, he has put his Deddy up for 24/7. 24/7. The Deddy is up, and it's on 818 Compound, which is a free ride track by Pelso. I done a video on it a few weeks ago, maybe a week ago. So yeah, definitely get some free ride fun if you guys want to have some fun. Do the free ride with other people, meet some people, do some free riding. Then definitely getting that Deddy. It should be up, as you guys see in this. It should just be up all the time. And then Dan at 10 PM EST, I believe, each day. I believe every day at 10 PM EST. He's sort of that's when everyone's gonna get in it really and sort of just all ride together. There's a load of pictures and everything, the FSR Game Time Discord and on the FSR Game Time Instagram as well. There's a bunch of pictures. There was it was a full lobby of people doing free ride, which is sick. I'm a bit annoyed that I missed it, but it's 10 PM EST, which is like 3 AM my time, and then Dan was posting pictures of it at like 5 in the morning, which obviously I don't really want to stay up till 5 in the morning playing bikes, but maybe one night if I really fancy it, if I'm not doing anything the next day, then maybe I'll just hop in it and ride around for a little bit with them, we'll have a bit of fun. But I did join it earlier in the day when there was about 4 or 5 people in it. And yeah, just rode with Dan, done some lines as well. So yeah, it was just really, really cool. And I feel like there should be some more freeride lobbies out. Freeride is really, really underrated in this game. And I feel like anyone can do it. Any skill level can do it. It's all really just about timing. That's it. You haven't really got to be proper skilled to do it. To have a bit of fun, do some hill jumps, There's no like, roughness, lap times, nothing. So yeah, just hop on, have a bit of fun, do some free ride, launch some jumps, and yeah, just meet some people that want to do some free ride stuff as well. Free ride is very, very underrated in this game, and I feel like more people should do it. But yeah, coming back to this track, very, very fast, very, very flowy track, which is what S-Mex is going to be. I'm interested to see how Stone Rider makes it, whether he's going to slow it down or make it quicker. And I was going to do this on the preview bikes, but then I thought maybe not, because then I feel like I'd have to do like a full video, not a full video, but I feel like I'd have to sort of explain it all, and there's not really that many changes, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like it's just little minimal changes that people have said and mentioned about, and it's very, very mixed emotions as always with the preview bikes. I know a lot of people say that they like preview 1s better, they like preview 2s better, some people like these previews better. So yeah, I think that's the hardest part about being on the OEM team, is you've got to try and cater to everyone, but not everyone is going to love the bike that you bring out. So yeah, I'm interested to see what the OEM team want to do with it, whether they're going to sort of put it back to version 2, or if they're going to bring out a version 4, because I feel like there's normally only 2 to 3 versions of it, and then we change it, or then we release it, sorry. So yeah, I'll be interested to see whether we generally do go into about 4 or 5 previews to try and really narrow it down to what people like, or it's just going to be sort of listen to people's feedback, try and do it all together, and then just release it as it is. So yeah, we'll see. Be interested to see. There's no release date or anything yet that I've seen. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything anytime soon. Us as OEM team normally find out from like all the, you know, higher ups in it. Normally about 2 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks before actual release date. So yeah, no release has been announced just yet. I know a lot of people have asked me as well if it's going to be out for SMX or for Nations. And I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking possibly, this isn't, like I said, I've not been told any dates, but I feel like we'll either finish off the year first and then release them after SMX is finished, or it will be after Nations before SMX. But yeah, it just depends when they're ready to go out. Obviously, there's no point. We're not going to sit there and hold them for a month. But yeah, I feel like it's just sort of when they're ready to go out, they'll kind of be released after that. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I haven't been told anything, and I don't think they've mentioned it anywhere about trying to get it done for release or anything. So yeah, I don't think anything anytime soon. I feel like they should finish off the year first before they release them, maybe. I feel like SMX should be done and then release them and give everyone a few months on them to get ready for Supercross. But we'll see. It is what it is. I have no control over the release date. So yeah, we'll see basically. But yeah, I think that'll do it from me. This track is completely free on Eric Team Mods if you guys do want to get a little bit of SMX practicing like myself. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.